Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Wynn in Magical Diary Horse Hall. So, I just got a strange message. You might see that there is something a little odd with my screen. And if I scroll back just a little bit here... oh, it doesn't show it. But look up here, it only shows my merits for some reason. It doesn't show my, my wizarding skills. So I'm not sure why that is. I might just have to go back from the start of the previous save in order to get up to here. But what I wanted to do, and I will do that, what I wanted to do really was to see, so we're on January 22nd. I can't even see my spell levels, to be honest with you. So, just to let you know that we are not having any foul play, I'm just going to show you that this save is a little bugged. Here, I can even show you what happens if I load this save. If I load this, it comes and says this, improper stat bar initialization, you merit. So, that's telling me that there's something wrong with the screen up here, as far as I can parse, to be honest. Maybe we should ignore it for now? No, I don't want this to be a bug save. So I'm just going to go back to here. And we're going to start from cookie classes. Oh, really? Again? No, it's fine. Anyway, I believe we picked hockey classes here. This must have been... Oh, was this... This was a very long time ago. What day is this? January 5th. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we're just gonna skip this, and I want to show you if I do anything different. This is why, and I'm not. I did the last recording about 9 hours ago at this point, so I'm not too sure what I got. So I'm just gonna plunge it all into blue magic here. I believe I also still need to do the test. I believe there's a test here. Fortunately, we know the solution to the test, so it should not be a big problem. It is sad. This is about the freshmen. We're going to go study, of course, and study with Minnie, of course. I remember doing this poetry lesson, done January 13th. We have 10 stress, so we will rest, and then we will try to get more blue magic. Sleeping success. Blue magic class success. Okay, this is Damien and Pastel, so I remember this. We have 51, okay. Disruption, is this disperse? Oh, was this the one? Yes, we got this one, I remember. Okay, continue skipping. We're obviously going to go study with Minnie. Alright, this is looking good. We're inviting Ellen to go to the hockey game with us. We're going to click done. This is the 20th. Very good. Alright, this is the 21st. We have a holiday on Monday, apparently. I can't remember why we have a holiday on Monday. But we're just going to go focus entirely on blue magic, except we're going to go sleep for the next day. What day is it? Okay, we literally had the exam just prior to the thing. Ah, yes, I remember this one. Okay, so we will try to see if we can do this one differently. We have Mr. Wolfo over here. We're going to speak to the ghost wolf, and we're going to talk to the dog. We're just going to go and skip, and we're going to go and try and make friends to the dog. Once the game responds, there we go. Alright. Examine the lava. Oh, we should turn skip mode off. The cracked surface reveals molten hot rock just beneath. It does not look safe to stand on. We could teleport ourselves over to here, but we won't be able to teleport ourselves back. We can do disruption, disperse. Not something that excuse me. Not something that I want to do. Track scent diagnosis, heal. We can heal. So I believe that's the best thing that we can do. It only costs 5. Do we have heal on our list? We don't. So I'm going to go heal, and I'm going to put heal on number 3. Okay, so we are going to just go and take a step over here. We are going to examine the pedestal. We're going to leave it alone. We're going to inspect the pedestal. We do see that there is a small button on the floor. That's on the pedestal. We press the button. Alright. And then we take the medallion. Excellent. And now we can just do teleport self over elsewhere. Over back yonder. And you know, we can also heal ourselves a little bit. Heal me. I gained 10 hit points. We can do it again. Let's do it. Very good. Alright, now we can examine the portal. We can put the medallion into the slot and we can go on through. Please don't look at me. I want to look at the portal. I know I'm good looking. Have you seen my multicolored hair? When I feel my feet again, I'm standing in the school quad and I have to shield my eyes against the sunlight. Congratulations, Charles! For succeeding in your quest, you receive 5 merits. An insightful victory. You should always remember the value of careful examination. Otherwise, you'll never know what you miss. I hope you enjoyed putting your skills to the test. Now, if you excuse me, I have another student to look after. Looks like I'm finished for the day. Excellent. Now we are back here. Oh, and we get the same problem, it looks like. Well, that's interesting. Anyway, we go over to Falcon Hall. This is our next deadline. Falcon Hall. This is for a hockey game. This is who? Logan. Hi, is Jacob there? Just a moment. He slips back inside. I can't take that long walk to the door, but perhaps he doesn't want to look hurried. Hey. I explain about the hockey game and my hopes put a notice in the weekly mail delivery. Mundane hockey? Well, I guess it could be fun. Sure, sign me up. I'm not collecting any money until I have enough people to be sure the trip can go ahead. Is Minnie coming? I don't think so. I told her I had to gather sign-ups, but she never offered to join. Not sure she's interested in sport. Not normally, no, but we went to a baseball game once. Oh, when was that? Oh, years ago. Oh, that's right, they've known each other a long time. Anyway, I'll pass your message along. Thanks. I'm making progress towards getting others to buy tickets, but how am I going to buy my own? I better get on with my schedule. Alright, Blue Magic is a success. Oh, that's interesting. It reappeared up here. Cool. 58. Alright, well, yeah, this is a bit odd. But we are now at 60. Professor Grabiner walks to the front of the class, looking over his notes. I have heard it said that there is a principle in martial arts. Use your enemy's strength against them. Through the use of blue magic, you can warp a spell as it's being cast, twisting it to change its target. Imagine that I'm about to cast a spell which will pierce you with 1,000 knives. If you reflect that back upon me, it would not matter that you lack the power to cast the original spell yourself. My strength would serve your ends. And with the other blue spells of this type that we have discussed, it is only useful when a spell is being cast. It does not create a permanent spell shield. Reflection is redirection of a specific spell at a specific moment. If there is no magic for you to redirect, then your spell is wasted. Cool, so we can interrupt a spell being cast to reflect it back onto its caster. That would be useful in the duel that we had with Jacob alongside Barbara. Anyway, we have a date with Minnie. I'm not sure what to expect when Minnie asked me to meet her in the gym after dinner. Does she want to play some sort of one-on-one sport? She doesn't really seem the type. But when she walks into the room, she's balancing a tray, holding up 2 bowls with spoons and 2 white mugs. She bought dessert. Here, let me help you with that. No, it's fine, I forgot it. I hope coffee's alright, I forgot to ask. It's fine, we always have coffee at home. And this time, it's not quite late enough in the evening for it to cause any disruptions in my sleep. Oh, good. She sets the tray on the stage as a makeshift table. 2 cups of coffee, and 2 bowls containing what looks like a mixture of spiced stewed fruit, crumbled cake, and ice cream. Wow, where did this come from? This wasn't on tonight's menu. I baked it last night, then I only had to warm it up and add the ice cream. I like baking. It helps me keep my hands moving while I'm thinking, but too many desserts would be bad for my diet. But we can split it, and I remembered you like apples, so it's alright, right? Ah, sure. I didn't mean to make you stay up all night preparing this, though. Oh, I was up anyway. Now eat your ice cream before... now eat before your ice cream turns to soup. Alright. We dig into our desserts together. A quick peek reassured me that we both have about the same amount of food. I'd feel guilty if she was starving herself for my benefit. Minnie chatters cheerily between bites. Apples aren't native to North America, but they've become an integral part of our culture. Johnny Appleseed is a folk hero even to the magic poor, but he was a real person, a green wizard. He founded nurseries all across the Ohio territory and taught others to love the trees and their fruit. I can't manage anything more than a vague "I see" in response. Did you know we grow more than 100 different kinds of apples here in Vermont? No. There are apple orchards back at home as well, but I don't know details about the cultivars. It's too bad freshmen can't attend the Apple Festival. It sounded like it would be fun. Well, it's something to look forward to in the future. Not for me, I won't be here. Oh, right. How do you feel about that? Seeing all these things you'll never get to finish? Does it feel like you're wasting your time? Oh, this feels like a choice. This feels like a dialogue choice right here. No, I don't think so. I wanted to see a different world and live like one of those teenagers on television, and I'm doing that. I know where my home is. I belong there. I don't want to stay here forever. But I'm enjoying the taste of being an average American. Well, I don't know that Iris Academy is really what you'd call... Oh, I have an idea! Wait here! She darts halfway out of the gym before suddenly rushing back to pick up her bowl, and then slide the remainder of her desserts down into her waiting mouth. Despite her speed, she manages to not get any of the ice cream on her nose, and I manage not to laugh. Then she's gone, leaving me to finish up my own bowl at a more leisurely pace. Many minutes later, she jogs back into the room, her hair bouncing along behind her. She clutches a large book to her chest. Look! She stops herself and takes one deep breath, sets the book down on the stage between us and resumes at high velocity. It's my high school yearbook from last year. I was a sophomore then, of course. See, here's my class. She points at a page covered with a grid of faces, drained of colour. Each is cropped in close and staring straight ahead with a blandly pleasant smile on their face, so that at a glance they all blend together into meaningless strangers. As I look more closely, my eyes begin to compensate for the missing colours, and hints of personality emerge. One girl even has her eyes closed. Why does she do that? Is she hiding so the camera will not see her? No, that was on purpose. Leela had bad luck. They took 3 pictures, but every time the flash went off, she blinked. Actually, she always had bad pictures. Every year. Maybe she does it on purpose. Or perhaps it's a curse. Anyway, if you look through this, you can see the other classes. Our activities, our clubs, our plays, our student council. Which position did you have? Oh, I wasn't on the student council. You lost the election? I didn't run. I helped a friend of mine with his campaign though, so I have some experience. Here, Minnie seems almost frantically devoted to her position. It's hard to imagine that at her old school she wasn't even interested. Was it because, like you said, you knew you wouldn't be staying, so you didn't want to start being involved? Something like that. She closes the book and pulls it back a little closer to herself, away from me. Oh look, there's a piano! She points to the piano on the stage, which has been sitting there quite visibly all this time. I took piano lessons when I was younger. I know, Kyo told me. Kyo? Who? Kyo Katsura? Don't you know him? Not really, I think. I think he was the guy who kept watching me when I was selling candles, but... yeah, that was him. He said he met you at piano recital when you were young, but his parents wouldn't let him talk to you. Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up anything strange. My parents made me take piano lessons too. I didn't play for very long though, just enough to know my scales and be sure I could read the music. My parents thought it was important that I should have a basic understanding in case I needed it later. It's important to be well-rounded. I haven't practiced in ages. Do you mind if I play? It might sound awful. Go ahead. She seats herself at the bench and moves her fingers from chord to chord in what sounds like a bit of a Christian hymn. I can hear the bones of the song, but her frequent hesitations break up any sense of rhythm, and eventually she gives up. Sorry, I can't get it right. I sound terrible, it's probably annoying. You haven't practiced and you're trying to piece a song together from memory. You sound fine. It sounds annoying to me. I sigh. I thought we'd agree to have some fun time when you weren't trying to be perfect. When you could relax. Look at you. Hand-baked desserts, musical talents. Why are you trying so hard to impress me? Because I want you to like me? Ooh. Nope. You're hiding the real you? I mean, I can see that, to be honest. Like, she's emphasizing... But do you really think that's necessary? Ooh, this is a good save point. Save game. We'll save over here. Sure, cooking classes still work. Do you really think that I won't like you if you're less than perfect? Am I that harsh to judge? I understand wanting to make yourself look good. I'd do it too, but if you trust someone, it's not about you, it's just... Okay, it is about you. I want us to be friends, but I don't know you very well. I don't know your family or what your home is like. Ooh. In complete innocence, she just completely undercut my complaint. I'm telling far more lies about myself than she ever could. I don't know how I really feel about America. I don't know how you really feel about Americans, or what you'll say about us when you go back. Wait, Americans? Why would I say it's something about Americans in general? Oh, you know, people in other countries are always joking about how loud and vulgar and foolish Americans are. So you're trying to change my impression of your entire country? That doesn't make any sense. I'm missing something. I'm sorry, I'm just nervous. I do like you and I do like baking, and I do feel bad when I play a wrong note. I don't want to make a mistake and drive you away, so tell me what you want me to do and I'll try harder. Or I mean, I guess, try less hard? All I can do is shake my head. How can I get through to her? Alright. I dare you to tell me something embarrassing about yourself. Something that I would never guess. What? Change my opinion of you. Be less than perfect. Okay, but only if you do the same thing. Deal. When I was 14, I got my belly button pierced. You what? I'm trying to imagine how that works. My mom told me that I really, really wanted it, and we convinced my dad that it was a totally normal thing for teenage girls. So we had done it at the same place that did my ears, and then I hated it. It kept rubbing on things and drove me crazy. Is it still pierced? Not really, but I didn't want to admit that I changed my mind, so I hid it instead of having them heal it. So there's a mark. Can I see? No, I'm not hiking up my robes to show you my tummy. I laugh. Yeah, your turn. What can I say that won't give away too much? Well, in my homeland, a lot of people in the low world smoke cigarettes. Lots more than here, so I wanted to try it. But I didn't dare go out and try to buy a cigarette, so I tried to make one of paper and grass from the ground. I twisted it together and set it on fire, and it fell into pieces and started burning the carpet, and then my parents caught me. She giggled. You know smoking is bad for you, right? More importantly, it's a lot less interesting than magic. That's true. So you see, now we know each other better. But still, we are both keeping secrets. Yeah. It's a tough situation. I sleep restlessly and wake before morning arrives. My eyes are still haunted by falling feathers. Dreams of doves. Message. I walk over to check the sending box, and as I do, I see a flicker of movement outside my window. I peer outside, expecting to catch a bird perching nearby. Instead, I see a girl running along the paths beside the school. Is she in trouble? No, she's not running, she's jogging. In January? When the sun's not even properly up? The light is too dim for me to be certain of the colour of her cape, but I can see her hair bouncing along. Hair with a distinctive bow on top. Minnie? Does she do this every Saturday morning before she goes to her study club, or is this her way of making up for relaxing last night with me? Well, I have no intention of exhausting myself this early. I'm going to lie down again and try to rest. Is that really Minnie? I would assume that it would be Barbara, but if he says that there is a bow on top of her head... What could Minnie be doing? I remember the first time I saw this, I had the vague notion that she was possibly rushing out to meet someone. But, yeah, so she wants to try her hardest to impress us. Because she likes us. That's why she's doing her best. But she would still be doing her best even regardless of that, to be honest. So yeah, that does sound a little strange. I hear footsteps outside as the weekly mail is delivered. There's the note I asked Jacob to send around advertising the hockey game. With luck, this will get me enough sport fans. What should I do today? Of course we're gonna go study. Minnie Cochran is assisting students in the school library. Oh yeah, we can ask her about jogging. Yes, do you need something? I saw you out jogging this morning really early. I do that sometimes when I have too much energy. Would you like to join me? Maybe when it's warmer. Okay, I'll ask you again later in the year. Of course we're going to study with her. So, did you like my presents? Yeah, not bad. Presents? Did I miss another American holiday? It's my brother's birthday this Friday, so I asked Luke to pick out a present for him at the mall for him. Though if I'd known, I could have gone myself. Known what? Grabs cancelled yesterday's attention for some reason. He didn't even show up to say it. It was past time he came by and told me I could leave. I stuck around anyway, just in case it was a trap. You never know with past time. But Grabby never came. In any case, I'd already set Luke off with my money. So it was too late to change my plans. I got him a book about trains. Sounds nice. I wonder what happened to Grabiner. Isn't this the same thing that Donald asked me to do? No, he asked me to get him a gift for Secret Santa, right? It wasn't for his brother's birthday. Alright, so we're at the end of another week, and we are 22 minutes in. We can continue on here. What classes should I take this week? Current stress is at 10. We can try to up our blue magic even further. If we get all 2s here, we can get the next level of blue magic, but I don't think it's going to be that easy. Especially not with current stress at 10. We're going to get Swole, we're going to sleep, and then we're going to do some blue magic. Exercising is a success. I look over my list of people who've agreed to sign up for the hockey trip. Jacob said he'd go, and after we sent out the notice I got pledges from Manuel and Albert in Toad Hall. Albert's very quiet and not usually interested in sport, but now his roommate's gone, he's alone too much, so the trip would be good for him. From the sports club, Virginia, Ellen and Professor Van Brun are all in, and Anisha said yes eventually. That's 7, plus me. If we all pay for our tickets it'll be enough. There's only one little problem with that. I need to talk to Professor Potsdam. Luckily at this time of day it's still possible to track her down near a classroom. Yes? Oh, hello Charles. I update her on my progress with the sign-up list. And would it be possible to get an extra advance on my allowance to cover my ticket? Oh? You did say anyone could ask for one if they thought of it. Yes, I did. Very clever of you. Your planning skills are taking strides. Well then, I'll take care of the arrangements. Cheery bye. Cheery bye. Cheery bye. Oh my goodness, I need to use that one at some point. And off she goes. Sleeping success. I blink half asleep in bed. Why am I awake? There's a sound. Moving? Rustling? I flap my arm to wave away intruding bats. I'm not really sure why I thought there might be bats, and then end up slapping my hand against the wall. Someone's knocking. Why is someone knocking? Who's at my door? Excuse me? Minnie? Hi, Charles! What are you doing here? It's the middle of the night. She bounces in place. No, it's not. It's morning. What time is it? About 5. Even earlier than I saw her the other day. Wait, are you jogging? I was going to invite you. I know you said you wanted to wait until it was warmer, but you also say I don't involve you enough, so it's dark, it's freezing. Oh, that's not a problem. She gestures and my hands fly up as my whole body shivers. All of a sudden, I feel flushed, restless, and entirely too awake. Whoa. So now it's fine, right? Let's go. Wait. I put a hand to my head, gauging the warmth of it. It feels normal, but then if my hands are warmer too, how would I tell? Is this how you normally handle mornings? With spells? Well, it's the best way to keep your energy. Your physical energy, maybe, but you'll run down your mana for class. Oh, that's not a problem. I can tap the flow while I'm out, and anything extra I can store in a battery for late. In a battery? It was much harder last semester before I got the sequence worked out. Energy drinks have so much sugar, I felt bad. I've never seen a sweet energy potion. But now I can... But now I can keep going all week long. You're out after hours in the kitchen and you're up before dawn jogging. When do you sleep? She laughs. Please tell me you don't go all week without sleeping. Of course not, silly. If I go without sleep for more than 2 days, I get too confused and start seeing things. She is sounding like quite a bit of a ditz, honestly. An energetic ditz. But it is still charming. I'm working on that. That was a joke. So, will you come running with me? After the spell she cast on me, I'm not sure I can get back to sleep. I am going to readjust in my seat here. There we go. Feel much better. Yeah, let's run. Alright. Great. She leads me outside to a secluded courtyard. There are no flowers here, only grass, evenly short and dry in the cold air. A flat stone walkway all around. A good place for running. Considering the way she was bouncing on her toes, I half expected Minnie to break out in an all-out run once she was outside. But she keeps her pace under control. First a brisk walk, then a slow jog. Back and forth, around and around. We can't talk to each other while we're doing this either, so my interest only lasts for so long. The benefit to running around such a confined space is that it's no trouble at all to get back to the starting position. I assume she cast the same spell on me that she uses on herself, but her energy appears to go on forever while mine is definitely finite. I'm worn out. I lean on the wall and wait for Minnie to finish her circuit. Oh, are you tired? You should go and have some water and a banana. Nutrition is very important. And she's gone again. I've never seen her like this before. She's always been enthusiastic and busy. Often too busy, but not hyperactive. But I've never seen her so early in the morning either. Maybe this really is normal for her. I'm not sure if that makes it better or worse. This is definitely an interesting case. In any case, I need to take a quick shower and drink some water before sunrise, whenever that is. Around 7 o'clock, maybe 6. Although, at this time of year in real life, I'm recording this in February, specifically February 23rd, although it is currently 5:23 AM and the sun is still not out, so, yeah. But once the sun starts rising, it rises quickly. Anyway, we are learning our blue magic, and it looks like our bar is back, so that's good. Oh, I'm glad we're still succeeding in class with 14 stress. Happy birthday, bro! This is from me and Luke. He hands over a large book. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to look at it later. Thanks. And thanks, Luke, for me too. Happy birthday. He nods in my direction. Hey! Virginia barrels in, wrapping her arms around William for a hug. Happy birthday to my favourite brother. That's not very nice. It's fine. You're my favourite brother too. As well as my favourite sister. Are you being rude to William? No, I'm just saying that no sister is better than you. Break it up, you two. I wonder if sibling relations are always so complicated. Blue magic class is a success? Raven is walking slowly along the hallway. To die or to sleep, perchance to dream, aye, there's the rub. For in this sleep of death what dreams may come. Am I interrupting? She blinks. What? What is it? What do you want? Only to say hello, but you seem to be lost in your reciting. I was rehearsing. I hadn't heard of any Shakespeare performance at Tyrus Academy. Or is that something the drama club is doing? No, but there are auditions for the spring play on Monday. It is, unfortunately, a musical. I must therefore be prepared to do my best. Do you intend to try out? No, I don't want to be on stage. Then if you'll excuse me, I should be going. Good luck. She nods to me and makes her exit. Yep. A little while later, someone knocks on my door. Good morning! Good morning. I can't stay for long, I need to get to the library, but I wanted to make sure that you knew what was on the calendar. You mean the next exam? Oh, I don't know when that is. No, I meant holidays for this month. Ah, yes. American magical holidays are things she should know about even if Professor Potsdam hasn't given her any information. In February, we have Valentine's Day and the year's renewal. It's not the calendar New Year, but it's the old tradition Lunar New Year. Like the Chinese New Year. Probably. I don't remember when that is, but the renewal is on the full first moon of the new year. I don't know how it's celebrated at Iris Academy, but I'm sure the student council will do something. So when is that? The 16th, and Valentine's Day is the 14th. Not this coming Friday, but the one after that. The student council sells valentines, little messages and gifts that you send to your friends, or other people you like. It's up to the treasurers to decide what price they sell for, but the rest of us help out with the sales. I'm not sure when we do that, Jacob didn't say, but probably that week sometime. I nod. Okay, I've got to go. It's good that she keeps me updated. What should I do today? We'll study, of course. Minnie is again insisting we will study with her. Cool. Alright, I think this is a good place to stop the recording. Thank you guys very much for watching, I hope you have enjoyed. And, man, I wish I had a magic spell that woke me up in the morning. That sounded incredible. I must admit, lately I've been thinking, when I've been going to sleep, I've been thinking, man, I really don't want to go to sleep. I have other things that I want to do. Not necessarily that I need to do, but things that I want to do, and also kind of things that I need to do in maybe a couple of those cases. But, yeah, it feels sometimes like 24 hours in a day isn't enough, and I almost I'm cursing my human, my sentient ball of hair's body, that it has to go to sleep sometimes. Yes, because I am still running with that joke. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Take care.